welcome to Jason's vlog on the week of October 1st to October 8th, today being October 8th. So I had an interesting week, a good one. I really liked it. Basically, I got to do a bunch of cultural stuff. We had, on Monday and Tuesday, I didn't have very many classes, and that was actually really nice. I got to just kind of like watch kids give some presentations, and then it was over. I got a bunch of hours off that I didn't expect to, and that was pretty sweet. So it was a pretty lazy week, and then also I had Wednesday off, on which day I went to a city just a little east of me called Suwon. It's the capital of this province of South Korea, and I got to see the fortress there, which like has walls that go around the city, built in the 19th century. The 18th century. So that was pretty cool. And I also got to go and see the palace there and get some cool stuff, such as, and I've forgotten about this actually, but such as my name in Korean. Yeah, so this is pretty cool. I got pictures of the guy doing it. It sounded like that, and I went there with my friend Nami. Let's see. The rest of the week was pretty good as far as school went. I was a little bit down on, I think, Friday, or actually Thursday was a little hard. It was kind of a return to a normal schedule, and then Friday, but it wasn't so bad. But Friday was interesting because I went to, I didn't go anywhere, but it was just, some of my students said some things that kind of made me upset. Like nobody really liked me as a teacher, that sort of thing. I think they were just playing with me. Koreans tend to do that. But it was a little harsh, and I don't know how serious they were. I think it was mainly because I didn't let them play games, so I'm not too conflicted about that, but it was never nice to hear that. But anyway, and then on Saturday I went to Seoul. I went to Itaewon to get some business done, and then afterwards I made my way up to Gyeongbokgung, which is the the big palace of Korea since it was unified about 600-700 years ago. It's been around for a long time, and they had a really awesome ceremony going on, celebrating the Hangul, or the alphabet of the alphabet of the Koreans, which is very different than the Japanese alphabets. The hiragana and katakana and the kanji, and it's also different, of course, than the Chinese alphabet. It's all phonetically based, and it's all in a syllable kind of outline, with vowels being written down separately, so it's not a syllable. Sorry, I'm getting linguistic. But basically, so that was pretty cool. It was like they were reenacting the introduction of it by King Sejong the Great in 1450 something, or 70 something. I don't remember the year, but 500 plus years ago. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, but Gyeongbokgung was just immense. It was really awesome. I got a lot of really cool pictures. The only problem I find with Asian architecture is that it gets really samey after a while. Like, Europeans tend to vary things a lot. Like, Georgian style looks very different to me than neoclassical. Well, I guess that is Georgian. But as opposed to like Victorian or whatever. But in Asia, it's I'm sure there are a lot of differences, and I would notice them more if I knew more about the culture. But as it is, I really don't. So that was kind of interesting. And otherwise, that was pretty much the deal. Oh yeah, so that was Saturday, and afterwards I went to Ori and I played Scrabble with Jess and another guy named Arthur, and that was pretty cool. Yesterday I just kind of hung out at home. I went to Megum and went on a walk around the river there, and that was interesting. And this morning I just kind of hung out and lazed around because I wanted to be lazy. But anyway, so that's it. And this week I have a pretty busy week coming up. A little scared about it, but I think it'll be good.